This case starts off tense right away, and trust me, it only gets more chaotic from here. We've got a young defendant, serious felony charges involving a deadly weapon, and a situation that spirals from something as simple as a social media post into a full-blown courtroom showdown. But here's the twist. This isn't just about violence. It's about family drama, emotions, and decisions that could cost someone up to 20 years behind bars. As the judge starts digging deeper, what seems like a routine plea hearing quickly turns into a revealing and uncomfortable truth. The real question is, how did things escalate this far, and who's really responsible?
State of Texas versus Terrell Guidry. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Are you Mr. Guidry? Mr. Guidry, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, thank you, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
In my opinion, he was, Your Honor.
Mr.
And he is at
Guidry,
this time.
oh, thank you. Mr. Guidry, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No,
Are you satisfied with the way you've been?
no, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, you're gonna have to speak up. Open your mouth and speak up. I mean, he's just whispering.
Is it great?
No, it's not.
Right here, you can already see the judge getting frustrated, and for good reason. In court, communication is everything. When a defendant barely speaks or mumbles, it raises concerns about confidence, credibility, and even understanding of the charges. Legally, the judge must ensure that this plea is being made knowingly and voluntarily. That means the defendant fully understands the consequences, including prison time, fines, and probation terms. If the judge senses hesitation or confusion, it could delay proceedings or even invalidate the plea. So ask yourself, do you think he truly understands what's at stake here, or is he just going through the motions?
And don't hold the mic like you're about to bust out in a rap. Just yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
All right.
Hello.
So you're gonna have to speak up
Speak a little bit like you.
because I know people don't whisper when they're around their friends. All right. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration the following county court cause number 706965, 706966, 695664. There's to be restitution in the amount of $608.62. Is that to Derek Sims?
Yes.
And that's to be paid to Derek Sims, SIMMS. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Derek Sims. Outside the agreement, state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years, and there be a TAP evaluation. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, as the court can see, I have a client here. He's very young. He's read the documents. There have been some family issues between him and his mother that probably led up.
We're on the record. You may continue.
It's not to excuse what he did, just kind of explain his actions. He knows he did what's wrong, and I think.
Now we're getting into the backstory, and this is where things take a sharp turn. What started as a legal case is quickly revealing itself as a deeply emotional, family-driven conflict. The defense is trying to humanize the defendant, highlighting his age and difficult circumstances. That's a common strategy in court, especially during sentencing, to persuade the judge toward leniency. But here's the key issue. No matter the emotional context, the law focuses on actions, not excuses. So while this explanation might add context, it doesn't erase the seriousness of what happened. Do you think personal struggle should reduce legal consequences, or should the law stay strictly objective?
He would be a good candidate. He doesn't have any prior, except for the other misdemeanors that I know of, Your Honor. He's also asked me to request support for some help on education and training for jobs, things like that. He's asking if there's any programs that they can provide that would help him with that.
All right, how old are you?
21.
All right, so I don't even understand how this all got to this point. You have somebody, Tiana. Is Tiana related to you?
My sister,
All right, so and how old is she?
20 or 19.
Okay, she's 19. So she posts on Facebook a picture of Roxanne and her ex-boyfriend because it was his birthday and he's passed. So what is her relationship or your relationship to Roxanne's ex-boyfriend?
Like my dad, basically.
All right, but he's not your dad. He's your stepfather or something?
He was basically, yeah, he was there raising me.
All right. So Roxanne gets upset because she's now moved on with another guy, right? And she wants to know, why is Tiana posting pictures of her on Facebook with her ex-boyfriend, who's your stepfather, right? And instead of that being the end of it, you and Tiana decide to drive over to Roxanne's house, right?
Technically, yeah.
Well, I mean, not technically. Either you did it or you didn't.
Yeah.
All right. So you go over there. Why are you keying Derek Sims' car?
He called me outside the car to come fight him, and I'm not finna fight him. But I mean, I'm finna get like, I don't know, a point across basically.
And what is your point with him that you want to get across? Why are you even going to that location?
I went because my sister called me crying. She had to go pick up her dog, and I went with her.
All right, but she's not really over.
This is where the case really starts to unravel. The judge is piecing together inconsistencies, and you can see the narrative falling apart in real time. The dog pickup story. The judge clearly isn't buying it. Instead, she identifies the real motive social media drama escalating into confrontation. And this is critical. Intent matters in criminal law. Driving to someone's house, damaging property. And allegedly bringing a weapon paints a much more serious picture than just a misunderstanding. This is no longer accidentalist deliberate escalation. So let me ask you at what point does a personal dispute cross the line into criminal behavior?
There for a dog. That's just a side thing.
That's the main reason she went.
No, she went over there because she posted a photo.
Well, Your Honor, she did go over to pick up a dog.
No, I mean, ultimately, that's a side trip. Her main reason for going over there was she posted a photo of Roxanne with her ex-boyfriend who's passed,
Right.
your stepfather, and everybody's upset. Roxanne is upset. Stop posting photos of me with this ex-boyfriend because maybe her new man gets upset by that. And then that's when everybody comes over because it says Roxanne asked Tiana, why does she keep posting pictures like that? You don't think somebody else has feelings, referring to her husband, Derek Sims. And then your sister Tiana got mad and told you about the exchange. And then you started calling Roxanne several times. And when she finally answered the phone, you stated, where's your husband at? So this whole thing about the dog, that's just a side thing that people threw out there.
Well, she did say that his mother, who's the one they did mention that she came over to pick her dog up, and there was a little dog when she left.
Oh, I know. But that's just a side thing. The main reason and what everybody got riled up over is because your sister decided to post on Facebook, which everybody says only old people use Facebook. I guess that's not true because these are 20 and 19-year-olds. Posted a photo of Roxanne with her ex-boyfriend, who is deceased and who is your stepfather and your sister's stepfather. So that's why everybody goes over there. And then all of a sudden you pull out a gun and they say the clip fell out. So why are you going over here? And it wasn't about the dog. So why did you feel the need to go over to somebody's house because you all are posting photos?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm not sure why I did that.
well, I mean, you can unfold your hands. You're not sure, but here you are in felony court, and this is going to be expensive for you.
Now comes one of the most important legal moments understanding the long-term consequences. The judge explains deferred adjudication, and this is huge. Many people think it's a get-out-of-jail-free card, but it's not. It still shows up on background checks, affects employment opportunities, and can come back to haunt you if violated. The judge is essentially warning him, this is your second chance, but it comes with strict conditions. One wrong move, and he could face the full sentence. So think about it, would you consider this outcome fair? Or is it still too harsh given the circumstances?
Because fees are expensive. And this is deferred. Back in the day when you got a deferred, if somebody asked you, have you ever been convicted of a felony before? You could always say no. And that's where it would end on the job application. But now everybody knows about deferred. So on job applications now, it says, have you ever been placed on deferred? That's you. Do you have any children?
Speak up.
No, I don't.
How far did you go in school?
Thanks. That's
All right. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
what he talked about earlier, the program. I want to see if y'all can help me get into one to do CDL driving.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's easy to do. You just, well, they don't have yellow pages anymore, but you just go online.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
but there's a program for the city. I want to see if you can help me get into it. It's called Ready to Work.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration County Court Cause number 706965, 706966, 695664. There's to be restitution of $608.82 to Derek, Derek Sims, Simms, plus no contact with Derek Sims. There's to be 120 hours of community service restitution. That will be waived if you obtained a certificate from some sort of trade school. You say you want your CDL license. Once you obtain that, that will be waived. Or if you decide to go back to college. All right, this affirmative finding of family violence. Why are we saying this is an affirmative finding of family violence? I'm trying to see it. I don't see it. State.
That's
The sister.
sister and him. It'd have to be relation him and one.
No,
victim.
my understanding, well, let me ask you this. You're still under oath. And if anybody else knows the answers to this question, let me know. I'm not getting the impression from reading the police report that he's related to Roxanne. So they're not, is Roxanne your relative? Okay, you need to speak up. Can you say yes or no? Can you open your mouth and speak so that people can hear you?
She is.
All right, what is her relationship to you?
She's my mom.
Oh, so Roxanne is the mom.
That's
Ah, that is.
And here it is, the moment that changes everything. The victim isn't just some random person. It's his own mother. That revelation completely shifts the legal and emotional weight of this case. This is why the court adds an affirmative finding of family violence, which carries serious consequences, like restrictions on employment, housing, and even firearm possession. The judge's reaction says all this wasn't just reckless behavior, it was deeply personal and avoidable. Family disputes are complicated, but when they escalate to violence, the legal system steps in hard. Be honest, does this new detail change how you view the defendant?
It's not in here. I cannot believe you and your sister went to your mom's house with all of this foolishness because She's dating somebody else. Your sister's 19, you're 20. Hey, maybe you love the stepfather more than you love the mom, but guess what? Your mom has moved on. And either you're going to accept that or you're not going to accept it. It appears that she has chosen the man she is with. That's who she wants to be with. She don't want you all posting photos of her with her ex-boyfriend. But guess what? That's up to you. You want to post photos of her all over Facebook with her ex-boyfriend? Fine. But that doesn't snowball into you and your sister going over there and causing chaos. This is not a Disney movie where you're trying to get her back with, your stepfather or anything or like that. It's over. She's not going to be with that. Maybe she's not every anniversary. She's not celebrating that. Maybe she's moved on. Maybe she never loved your stepfather. I don't know. But what I do know, according to this police report, she has moved on with Derek Sims. And you all need to accept that. And if you can't accept it, then don't go over there. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now I see why it's an affirmative finding of family violence. That wasn't in the police report. So there's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There should be regular random UAs. Anger management. Proof of employment. Within 35 days, there should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Sometimes we don't like the partners, maybe that our parents may choose. But guess what? Sometimes your parents don't like the partners that you choose. Guess what? Everybody's living their own life. They're adults. People can choose whomever they want to be their partner. Your only choice you have to make is either you're going to accept it or not. If you're not going to accept it, then move on. You understand? Now, from here on out, everything that you do, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison up for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If it's maybe, don't do it.
The judge now shifts into something almost like life advice and. This is where courtroom reality meets real-world consequences. She's not just sentencing him, she's trying to redirect his future. Conditions like employment requirements, anger management, and no contact orders aren't random. They're designed to reduce the risk of repeat offenses. But here's the reality. Probation only works if the person takes it seriously. Missed payments, fail to report, or violate conditions. That deferred status disappears fast. So, the pressure is on. Do you think he'll actually turn things around, or is this just a temporary pause before bigger trouble?
In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. Talk to your probation officer if there's an issue. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. Good luck.
Good job.
Okay. All right, who's the prosecutor on this? All right, so what is happening with this case?
Your Honor,
Motion to withdraw will be submitted to the court, and the state is asking to alter them in conditions for no weapons and to ensure he pays at least $50 a month towards his restitution.
All right, so how much, so the restitution is $608.82. You've been on probation since April 2024. Why, have you paid anything towards restitution? Why not?
I don't have an excuse.
Tender showing defense something that really.
Are you employed?
No, not right now.
When's the last time you had employment?
November.
How much are you going to be able to pay a month towards restitution?
I do like 100.
All right.
Additionally, Judge, the state proposes that, and this is from an email from between 88 Jones and I and Mr. Simmons. The state is also requesting that the defendant provide proof of employment within 30 days.
Your Honor, in talking to my client right now, I don't know that there would be an issue if the court would be willing to, he's expressed a commitment to me to have this paid within 30 days. The $600, $608. Is that correct? Yes.
Well, I'm gonna have him pay $100 per month, and if he can pay the $600 in that time frame, then he can pay it in that time frame. If you get that to probation. So I withdraw the motion. I'm gonna alternate amend your conditions. For you to pay at least $100 per month towards restitution. There's to be no possession of firearms, and you're to provide proof of employment within 30 days of release. And there's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, the range of punishment for this offense is anywhere from 2 to 20 years. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So you better start doing things differently, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
This case is a powerful example of how quickly emotions, family conflict, and poor decisions can spiral into serious legal consequences. What started as a disagreement over a social media post escalated into property damage, a weapon being involved, and ultimately a felony charge. The judge handed down deferred adjudication, giving the defendant a second chance but with strict conditions: restitution, probation, no contact orders, and proof of employment. And with the added finding of family violence, the long-term impact becomes even more significant. This wasn't just about breaking the light, it was about crossing boundaries that should never have been crossed.